Good morning, student friends. In the last lecture, we have seen or we have started the types of cores. In that, we have completed up till now horizontal core, vertical core, balanced core, again hanging core, cover core. We have completed up till now. Now we will study ram of core. The core which is placed inside the mold cavity before ramming means what is the situation in case of horizontal core or vertical core. The core is placed inside the mold cavity after preparation of the mold cavity or after preparation of the or after removal of the pattern. But in case of ram of core, this core is placed below the pattern. Below the pattern means core is placed on that pattern is placed on that pattern. Molding sand is rammed from the top and bottom. The core is remained inside. Before pouring, that core is placed inside the mold cavity, that is called as ram of core, placed in the sand along with the pattern before ramming of the mold. Remaining all the cores are placed inside the mold cavity after ramming, but this core is placed before ramming of the mold cavity. A ram of core cannot be placed in the mold after the mold has been rammed. You can see here the shape of this core. This is an irregular shape, and this core cannot be placed inside the mold cavity after ramming. For that purpose, this core is need to be placed inside the mold cavity before ramming. This ram of core is used to make internal or external details to the casting. You can make internal or external details to the casting which are having irregular shapes, which is not economical to make by other cores, can be made by using this ram of core. Now next one is a kiss core. You can see here this core is touching to the cope as well as drag. You can see here there two cores are placed side by side, and these cores are touching to this cope portion as well as drag portion. That's why this core is called as a kiss core. For this kiss core, no core print is required as well as no chaplets are required to support the core, and support we are giving to that kiss core by using the pressure exerted by the scope on the surface of drag. As and when we are placing this scope on the surface of drag, at that time the pressure exerted by the scope on the surface of drag is responsible to keep the cores in aligned position. Means we are not using any kind of core print or chaplets to support that core. A kiss core does not require core seat for getting supported. Kiss core is held in a position between cope and drag, and due to the pressure exerted by cope on the drag, it is getting supported. This number of kiss cores you can place side by side simultaneously, and you can have number of holes to the casting. Here only two cores are shown, but number of cores you can place side by side, and you can prepare number of holes to the casting. That is the advantage of this kiss core. Now all this about the cores. Now we will start the core boxes. This core box is metal or wooden structure. It is having a box like structure, and that core boxes are used to prepare the cores. If we are using core boxes for the mass production, we have to use metal as a material to make the core box. If we are using the core boxes to prepare one or two cores, at that time you can use wood as a core box material. It is used for making the cores. Cores are made up of core sand, and that sand is rammed inside the box. That core box is giving the final shape to the cores, and whatever cores we are making, that cores are used to prepare internal details or any kind of internal cavity to the casting. It gives desired shape to the core. Function of the core box is to give desired shape to the core sand. Core sand is nothing but silica sand plus sodium silicate plus CO2 gas. That sand is called as a core sand. The structure of this core box may be ranging from simple wooden structure to the precision metal assemblies. The construction may be simpler one or may be difficult one for that core box. Means as and when design of the core changes, we have to change the type of core box, or as and when design is complicated, we have to depend more on the metallic core boxes. These are the various types of core boxes: half core box, dome core box, split type core box, stickle type core box, gang core box, right hand left hand core box, and loose piece core box. All these types of core boxes we have to study one by one. Now first one is half core box. You can see here this structure, this wooden box like structure is called as a core box. This core box may be made up of wood or metal depending on the number of cores to be produced, and at the center of that core box, whatever rectangular cavity you are seeing, this is a core cavity in which we have to place the cores and on which we have to carry out the ramming. Means by using this type of core box, only half part of the core is made, and after making all these half parts we have to bake it. बेक म्हणजे काय, त्याला भाजायचं भट्टीत, बेकिंग करायचं. आफ्टर बेकिंग वी हॅव टू पेस्ट इट, अँड आफ्टर पेस्टिंग दॅट कोर इज रेडी टू प्लेस इनसाइड द mold cavity. Means at a time only half part of the core is made by using that core box. That's why it is called as a half core box. Shape of the core needed is such that it can be produced in identical halves. Means each half part of the core is produced at one time. After the core hulls are shaped to form and they are baked and they are pasted. Means after ramming of the cores and inside this core box, only half part of the core is prepared. All these half parts we have to bake it so that this core will get more and more strength after baking, and after baking they are pasted together to form a complete core, and that complete core is ready to place inside the mold cavity. This wooden structure is called as a core box, and as only half part of the core is made at one time, that's why it is called as half core box, and this particular portion is half core, and this is a half core box. Next one is dome or slab core box. Complete core is made at a single time. Complete core is made and the structure is like a rectangular box. Core made by this core box is having a structure like a rectangular box. That's why it is called as a slab core box. In this figure, whatever box you are seeing, that box is having a core cavity at the center in which we have to ram the cores, and after ramming of the cores and we have to take out the core, and after baking that core is ready to place inside the mold cavity. It does not require any pasting and is complete core in itself. Shape of the core thus prepared is a slab or rectangle. That's why this type of core box is called as a slab core box. Now this is different one, that is a split type core box. Means whatever half core box or slab core box we have seen, that is a single piece, but here core box is divided into two parts because the shape of the core is such that it cannot be removed from a single box. That's why here core box is made in two parts. That's why it is called as a split type core box. You can see here, to keep the alignment between the two parts of that core box, we have to use the dowel pin to one of the core box, and at a respective location we have to use the holes. Now how it work? Initially you have to close these two parts of the core box. Again we have to make it a vertical. After making vertical, we have to place inside this core cavity with a core sand, and ramming is carried out from the top surface after complete filling of the core cavity. And after ramming we have to separate these two parts of the core box to take out this core. This is cylindrical shape is the core, which is not possible to make by using a single piece core box. That's why we have to divide the core box into two parts. That's why it is called as a split core box. When the core box is in two halves and complete core is obtained from a single ramming, the box is known as a split core box. Means in a single ramming we can prepare this type of a cylindrical core. One half of the box has a two or more dowels. You can see here, this is one half of the box. It is having this black color is dowels, and that dowels are also called as a dowel pins, and they are fitted inside the hole at other respective location, and other has a corresponding hole to hold the parts in a correct alignment. Means during ramming, the two parts of the core box must not loosen from its place. They must not change its position. For that purpose we have to use the dowel pins and holes. For preparing the core, two parts of the core box are held together by a clamp, and core sand is rammed from one side. We have to use here clamp. That clamp may be mechanical clamp or hydraulic clamp, and we have to carry out ramming of the core sand inside this core cavity. Means in a single ramming we can produce the core which is having a complicated shape as compared to half core box and slab core box. Rammed core can be removed from by splitting the core box again into two halves. Means after ramming, once the core is ready, we have to remove the two parts of that core box from each other, and we have to take out the core outside. This is the working of split core box. Now next one is the trickle type core box. You can see here, this is the wooden board, and this wooden board is called as a trickle board. Function of this trickle board is to remove excess core sand which is placed inside this core cavity. Now this hatching line is also a wooden box, and inside that box we have to carry out ramming of the core sand. This is a core sand ramming. Initially ramming of the core sand is carried out. Now this trickle may have any shape, very simpler to very difficult shape we can give to that trickle board, as it is made up of wood, and just we have to strike that trickle board on the surface of this rammed core sand. Rammed core sand वरती हा trickle board घासायचा. The function of this trickle board is to remove excess sand from this box. ह्या box मधनं excess sand remove करणं, and as and when this trickle board will strike to that core sand, it will give the shape of to that sand as a core. This is the shape of core. Now you can see very much irregular shape we can give to the core sand by using this trickle type core box. Sand is rammed in the dump core box. This is the dump core box in which we have to carry out ramming of the core sand. The top portion of the core in the core box is given desired shape with the help of a trickle board. This is the trickle board made up of wood, and here this type of core you have to produce by striking this. म्हणजे हा trickle board you have to strike on the surface of this rammed core sand. A trickle board strike off the excess sand from the core box. A trickle board may be made up of wood. Mostly we are using wood because cost is less and machinability is highest. That's why complicated shapes we can give to the wood. Used for regular, irregular or unsymmetrical shapes which are not possible to produce by other core boxes. The shapes which are difficult to produce by half core box, slab core box or trickle type core box can be easily made by using this type of core box. A trickle board method of producing irregular core cost less as compared to other method. This is the final shape of the core, and this is only possible to produce by using the trickle board. That's why we need to use this trickle type core box. Now as name implies, gang means it is a group, means this is a single core box which is made up of wood. Now in machine drawing you are going to study the symbols for the wooden structure. Now here 1, 2, 3, 4, these are the core cavities. Means in a single ramming I can produce 4 different cores. That is the advantage of the gang core box. Means for mass production of the cores I can use this particular type of core box. It contains number of core cavities 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the core cavities in which I have to carry out ramming of the core sand. Means at a time I can ram the 4 cores and I can manufacture the 4 cores which are used in the mass production. This is the advantage of the gang core box. Now next one is the right hand left handed core box. This is used to prepare the cores used to make the elbow joints. Elbow joint or L shape pipe bend, S bend, all these are the pipe fittings. In that time pipe is a hollow casting. In that particular product we need to place the core. For that purpose we are using this right handed and left handed core box. They are used to make cores for producing the pipe bends. L bend pipe, S bend pipe, angle section pipes you can make by using these core boxes. Half of the pipe bend core is made in each half core box. Means this type of core box is again into the 2 parts. This is again one type of split type of core box. Half portion of the core is made at this location. This is a core cavity. This is core cavity, and to that half core box, and this is also half part of the core box. This is another core cavity. Means half portion of that pipe bend is made by using this core cavity. Half portion of that pipe bend is made by using this core cavity. They are baked together, they are pasted together to form a complete core. And in the mold cavity of that L bend shape, we have to place that core to produce the L bend pipe. Two halves of pipe bend thus rammed are baked and they are cemented together to make a full core or complete core. Half portion of the core is made by using this type of core cavity. Half portion of the core is made by using this type of core cavity. They are baked together. म्हणजे त्याला आपण भट्टीत घालणार. After baking they are getting the required strength so that you can easily handle it in the industry without its damage. And after baking they are pasted together or cemented together to form a complete L bend shape core, and which is placed inside the L bend mold cavity to form a L bend pipe. That is the application of this right handed left handed core box. Again the same type of structure we can use to prepare the S bend cores, L bend cores or angle cores. Next one is the loose piece core box. As and when we have seen a loose piece pattern, तसं this is a loose piece core box. This is the loose piece. It is placed at this location. Means by using the single core box, I can manufacture the cores which are having two different shapes. Means this is one core cavity and this is other cavity. This is larger one is one core cavity. This is other smaller core cavity. Means I can make the cores which is having this type of shape as well as this type of shape. Means if I don't want this core cavity, I can place this loose piece at this location and I can make only these longer cores, half cylindrical cores I can make. As and when I want this core cavity, I can ram the cores at this location as well as at this small location, and I can manufacture two different shapes of the cores by using a single core box. That is the advantage of this loose piece core box. When two parts of core are not identical, you can see this is longer one and this is smaller. That's why these two are not identical to each other. They can be produced from a single core box with the help of loose piece. If I want to make a core having this small shape, I can remove this loose piece. If I don't want, I will place that loose piece at this location. One part of the core is processed by placing the loose piece in the right hand cavity, and other part by shifting the loose piece to the left hand cavity recess. Means as and when I want the loose piece core box, I will remove that loose piece from that core cavity and I can use it. And if I don't want, I will place the loose piece inside the cavity. Means by using the same core box, I can manufacture the cores which are having two different shapes. That is advantage of this loose piece core box. Now we will end here.